What is going on, guys? It is Cynical, and welcome to another episode of Q&A with Cynical, a series where you guys ask me a bunch of questions and I do my very best to answer them as best I can and hope that you guys get a satisfying response. Basically, guys, the way you guys can ask me questions is either to leave a question in the comment section below of absolutely any one of my videos, or you guys can go on Twitter and use the hashtag AskTGJ and then ask me a question through that. Basically, I'm more prone to answer Twitter questions and feature Twitter questions in this series rather than I am YouTube questions, so just bear with me on that one and do note that. Today I'm going to be answering 10 questions in which you guys asked me on both Twitter and YouTube. So if you guys like this series, be sure to like this video and let's get on with it. Alright, so question number 1 comes from Normie High, and they asked me, will you get a Wii U so you can play with the XKeepers and get Mario Kart 8 and plus get Super Smash Bros for the 3DS when it comes out? So as far as getting a Wii U goes, I'm not really too sure. I mean, HMK, Skyward and all those guys, you know, the XKeepers, they really do want me to get a Wii U. And of course, you know, Skyward Wing and HMK, they're big, you know, Nintendo supporters, big Wii players. So, you know, as far as a new console goes and like purchasing a new console, I'm more inclined to get a PlayStation 4 because, I mean, like, really, I do want a next-gen console. And on top of that, you know, that is going to be the console that I'm going to be playing Kingdom Hearts 3 on. So, at the moment, I'm more inclined to get a PS4 than I am a Wii U. But however, you know, maybe like later on down the track I'll grab a Wii U, who really knows. I would really like to play Mario Kart 8 though. It looks like an absolutely amazing game and I love Mario. And you also asked Super Smash Bros for the 3DS. HMK really wants me to get Super Smash Bros. He's like, it's a done deal, bro, you're getting that game. So I'm like, oh shit, okay. I played Super Smash Bros 64 on, you know, the Nintendo 64. I really did like it. It looks really cool. I haven't played Brawl, but the new one for the Wii U and the 3DS looks really good, and of course I can play with, you know, the XKeepers and stuff. So, yep, I've got a 3DS, so I'll most likely be getting Super Smash Bros. For my 3DS. Next question comes from number 15 on Twitter, and they asked, if you had to sacrifice one Seeker of Darkness and one Guardian of Light in the Keyblade War, who would it be? Okay. So, for the Seeker of Darkness, I would probably sacrifice Zigbar. I hate that guy so much. His boss fights are super annoying. And I find him a bit of an asshole. I just don't really like him. And for the Guardian of Light, I would say Terra. I mean, Terra's already, you know, like, pretty fucked up at the moment and stuff. And I really don't know how he's going to recover out of the state that he's in. So, yeah, Terra and Zigbar. Next question comes from Eric Castellanos, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, dude, on Twitter, and they asked, what do you think the final cover art for Kingdom Hearts 3 will look like? You know, I think it'll look really epic and really badass, as Square Enix always do such a good job on their box arts for all of their games. Final Fantasy box arts look super cool, and of course Kingdom Hearts ones do too. I believe that the Kingdom Hearts 3 final cover art will look sort of like, I believe it'll have, you know, the Guardians of Light sort of at the front of the cover. So, you know, like Sora, Ventus, Terra, Aqua, you know, Riku, Mickey and all that stuff. I think they'll all be sort of sitting on something, and then in the background will be silhouettes of the 13 Seekers of Darkness. I think that'll be a really cool final cover for Kingdom Hearts 3. But I don't know, tell me what you guys think about that. What do you guys want the final box art to be for Kingdom Hearts 3? Next question comes from Aaron O'Brien on Twitter, and he asked, what is your favorite gaming franchise that is not Kingdom Hearts? So my favorite gaming franchise that isn't Kingdom Hearts, I mean, there are a ton of gaming franchises I like, but my favorite one, it'll probably have to be Halo. I mean, I am a long-time Halo player. I love the game so much, and I absolutely love first-person shooters. I get into them so much. But you know what's even better than just like a first-person shooter is a first-person shooter that has an interesting, in-depth, and compelling storyline. This is something that Halo does so freaking well. Halo's been going strong now for so long. I think 2001, 2002, something around the same sort of lifespan as Kingdom Hearts has been going for. But I absolutely love Halo. Of course, it's been handed over into the hands of 343 Industries, and I think, you know, from my personal opinion, that 343 Industries did an absolutely amazing job on Kingdom Hearts, not Kingdom Hearts, Halo 4, and of course Halo 5 is coming out sometime, probably next year, I believe, or something. So that's something to look really forward to. Of course, I'm probably not going to be getting an Xbox One, but I'm going to try my best to do so just for Halo 5. So if that answers your question, yeah, Halo. Next question comes from Joel the Troll on Twitter, and they asked, who would win in a fight between Donald and Goofy? I'm just gonna, like, I don't really know, like, that's something really hard to answer. I mean, honestly, like, you know, Magic versus Goofy with the shield, I mean, pretty much, like, with any common sense, you'd think that Donald would, but, because, you know, he's like magic and he's got healing and stuff, and then Goofy's just some, you know, dude that swings a shield around. But because of the fact that, you know, don't get me wrong, I love Donald's Disney character, but I find him really annoying in Kingdom Hearts, so just because of that, I'm gonna say Goofy would win. The next question comes from KH Fangirl123 on YouTube, and they asked, do you like Pokemon and/or The World Ends With You? So do I like Pokemon? You know, I don't mind Pokemon, but as far as, you know, like, Pokemon really goes and stuff, I've never really been into it. I watched a bit of the anime TV series back when I was a really little kid and stuff, and I used to enjoy it, you know, waking up every Sunday morning sort of thing, and watching it on TV. I'm currently playing through Emerald, sort of, a little bit, and I'm sort of liking it, but, you know, I'm not really fully into Pokemon. I see those, you know, hardcore Pokemon YouTube channels out there, and I think they look really cool, and I think what the people are doing on that are really good, you know, at what they do, you know, the Wi-Fi battles on Pokemon X and Y sort of thing. But, you know, I've never really been fully into Pokemon, more so, I'm like a Digimon sort of person, so I'm Digimon at heart, but Pokemon, The World Ends With You is a game that I really want to play, but however, you know, I've never played it before. It looks really cool. I love Neku in Dream Drop Distance and all the other World That Ends With You characters and stuff. Looks like a cool game, so hopefully I get to play it sometime in the near future. Next question comes from Alexis on Twitter, and they asked, did you ever thought of doing this YouTube thing as a career? So, you know, to be perfectly honest with you, dude, I've you know, like, thought countless times in my head about doing YouTube as a career. Currently, you know, I'm in my second to last year of high school, so I've got a year and a half pretty much left of high school to do. Then after that, I go into university or some sort of course, which is like, you know, college for many of the people who watch, you know, like Americans and stuff, they call it college. And which I'll probably be at the course or the university thing for probably about 3 years. So that gives me about 4.5 years to really turn this YouTube thing into a livable, you know, career. You know, I look at Boogie and, you know, PewDiePie, for instance. I mean, both of them, they're very big YouTubers. Of course, PewDiePie being the biggest of the biggest. But you know, I look at them and I'm absolutely envious of them. I would absolutely love to do YouTube as a job. I think it'd be one of the coolest things ever. I mean, I love, you know, waking up every day, planning out what video I'm going to do today, talking about, you know, like Kingdom Hearts, which is something I truly fucking love. You know, YouTube is a hobby, and to be able to do your hobby as a job would just be incredible. You are your own boss, you know, you can decide when you've got days off, sort of thing. So I think YouTube as a career would be absolutely awesome. So hopefully, you know, within the 4.5 years that I have, hopefully I get to be able to turn it into a, you know, livable career. At the moment, I am sort of gaining a bit of money from it, but nowhere enough to, you know, of course, live off it. Next question comes from HMK, the one and only, the XKeeper, HMK on YouTube, and he asked, when you gonna get on that Zelda, my boy? So, dude, basically, I'm really wanting to get a Link Between Worlds, of course, like I mentioned before. You know, I've got my 3DS here, and you recommended me to play a Link Between World or whatever it's called. So I'm really wanting to get that sometime soon. When I get a bit of cash in my pockets, I will definitely pick it up. So if that answers your question, my man, then there we go. Next question comes from Jack Ripper on YouTube, and they asked, how did you feel about being a part of XKeepers? or if you made it, why did you choose the people you did? Right, so basically, just to answer the last part of the question, I didn't make the XKeepers. I didn't come up with the idea of it. Basically, HMK did. He came up with the idea, you know, to bring 5 different Kingdom Hearts YouTubers together to collaborate, you know, discuss, talk about everything Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, I didn't come up with the whole idea of the XKeepers. But basically, you know, how do I feel about being a part of the XKeepers? I feel absolutely privileged. I love being a Kingdom Hearts YouTuber. It's so great. You know, I've spent so many you know, like 3 years trying to get up to, like, find my place on YouTube. And I know what it is now. You know, I've been through COD, I've been through Halo, I've been through so many different games. Now I'm finally at Kingdom Hearts and I know where I am. So to be a part of like a group of people who do the exact same thing as I do, I think it's absolutely amazing. And of course, we're not just people who collaborate. I mentioned this in my previous Q&A. We're not just people who collaborate, we're really good friends. You know, we talk on Skype and stuff. You know, although we don't know each other, we get along so much. I mean, honestly, we all laugh, we all have a great time. I love doing the XKeeper live streams with them. Super great bunch of people, and yeah. And the last question comes from Good Neat Games, and they asked, favorite Kingdom Hearts world? So my favorite Kingdom Hearts world is Halloween Town. I absolutely love that world just because of the fact that the whole ambience and stuff and the scenery of everything. I love the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas, and I love the Halloween themes and all that, and all the Halloween themed enemies, you know, the Halloween themed Heartless and all that. I love the Halloween costumes, so yeah, Halloween Town comes in at #1 for me. But anyway guys, that is it. That is my second episode of my Q&A series. Like I mentioned before, ask me questions on YouTube or Twitter. Make sure if you guys are using Twitter to use the AskTGJ hashtag. That way I'll be able to find your questions easier. But really guys, otherwise, I will catch you guys next time. Peace.